right, everyone, we'll go ahead and get it started with manager Bud Black. We'll let Paul start us off.
But any update first on Sam Hilliard with the league meeting?
No update. I haven't. I came and addressed you guys first before getting an update, but Sam's a little sore on the elbow. He went out to left field, tried to throw, very uncomfortable. He felt as though if he had to make a throw, that inning might not have went so well. Started to swell, so we got him out of there. But I think he's going to be okay. Maybe as early as tomorrow.
Okay. And Trevor Story, kind of a vintage night for him, that diving stop in the first, the big home run in the sixth. Kind of good to see him getting back to his normal ways, it seems like.
Yeah, that was that was an outstanding play in the first. What a great play that ball was smoked, made the play, and then from his seat, had enough on the throw to get the runner. Great play. And then a breaking ball that he hung in there on, stayed down. I mean, it's a pretty good pitch. It looked like it was down, and Trev barreled it up, ended up on one knee, but that shows the power that Trev has. I think that went in the upper deck and left. That was a bomb. So that was a good swing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Patrick Sanders.
Hey, buddy. Regarding Trevor, he was in a slump. I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, he's 0 for 24. Since then, he's really looked like Paul said, vintage Trevor. Have you seen a really good presence at the plate from him lately?
Yeah, I think it's, just a little bit more selectivity and not fouling off pitches that he's getting in the strike zone to hit. I think that's been, the big reason for the, a little bit of a resurgence here and a little bit of hitting for power. It's, he's barreling up some balls in the strike zone or, at the bottom of the zone. I think when he was in a little bit of the funk, there was a little bit of expansion of the strike zone, both up and away from him, hitting a little bit of tough luck, but more about expanding the strike zone. And, once pitching coaches and pitchers see that happening, they'll try to take advantage of it, especially with a great player.
Buddy, second start in a row that Kyle has not been particularly sharp. Line wasn't too bad, but the 3 innings, of course, in the 1 inning really hurt him. The crispness and the execution of his pitches has kind of been missing this month. What are you seeing? Well,
I think the execution part for sure. I'm not so, the action on his pitches, his overall stuff is fine. It isn't like there's a, a big downturn in his stuff, but I totally agree. The execution over the course of the outing has not been consistent. And I think we saw that tonight. We made some good plays behind him the first couple innings, got through it in 22 pitches. The big inning, the third inning, they, had another, 6 pitch innings. So 28 pitches after 3 innings. So fairly efficient. And then the fourth, for whatever reason, I couldn't really pinpoint it. Kyle might be able to if you speak to him, but it looked like his delivery was a little bit rushed once they had guys on base. I thought I saw his release point vary from pitch to pitch. One pitch the arm was a little high, one pitch the arm was a little low, then a little high, then a little lower. Then the release point and arm slot just sort of jumped around a little bit to the critical eye, and he just couldn't reel it in to with the 3 walks and got a super bad break on the on the bunt. If Mac had to do it over again, I'm sure Mac would just stay back and catch the ball and tag third. But in real time, you see the bunt, you want to go make the play. But learning experience there for Mac. But that was sort of a tough break there for Kyle, where that was awarded a double and it knocked in 2 runs. But he'll be the first to tell you the 3 walks in the inning were ill advised.
And Buddy, you were one of the first ones to give credit where credit is due. And regardless of how Mac may or may not have, approached that bunt, that was a pretty well executed play, don't you think? I mean, kind of caught you guys a little off guard, I think, or no?
Well, I mean, maybe it really don't look to see a guy bunt with the bases loaded with the pitcher on deck, right? I mean, if it worked out for Herrera, but maybe there was a little bit of a element of surprise there.
Okay, thanks, Bud.
Yeah, I mean, Mac tried to make a do or die play and it got behind him, and obviously in a little bit of a shift, they were able to score 2 runs. So, very unique outcome to a very unique play.
Okay, thanks, man.